The 1980s were a decade of transformation, a period marked by groundbreaking innovations, significant cultural shifts, and events that would forever shape the future. From technological breakthroughs to geopolitical upheavals, the 1980s were packed with defining moments that continue to resonate today. Whether it was the dawn of the digital age or the rise of global icons, this decade laid the foundation for the modern world. Join us as we journey through 20 pivotal events from this iconic decade, each one a testament to the lasting impact of the 1980s. Number 20. The eruption of Mount St. Helens. 1980s began with a natural disaster that captured the world's attention, the eruption of Mount St. Helens. On May 18, 1980, the volcano erupted with a force that obliterated the northern face of the mountain, leveling forests and sending ash thousands of feet into the sky. The eruption claimed 57 lives and caused massive destruction, leaving a profound impact on the landscape. The disaster also led to significant advancements in the study of volcanology and improvements in disaster preparedness. The event remains a stark reminder of the power of nature and continues to be studied for its geological significance. Number 19. The Challenger Space Shuttle disaster. On January 28, 1986, the world was stunned when the Challenger Space Shuttle tragically disintegrated just 73 seconds after launch. The disaster claimed the lives of all 7 crew members, including Krista McAuliffe, who was to be the first teacher in space. The Challenger disaster shook the nation, leading to a major overhaul of NASA's safety protocols and a 2.5-year hiatus in the shuttle program. The event highlighted the inherent risks of space exploration and had a lasting impact on the way space missions are conducted. It remains a poignant moment in the history of space exploration. Number 18. The Chernobyl nuclear disaster. In April 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in the Soviet Union became the site of the worst nuclear disaster in history. A catastrophic explosion in reactor number 4 released massive amounts of radioactive material into the atmosphere, affecting large parts of Europe. The disaster led to the immediate evacuation of thousands of people and caused long-term health issues, including cancers and birth defects. The Chernobyl disaster exposed the dangers of nuclear power and led to global changes in nuclear safety standards. The event is a haunting reminder of the potential consequences of nuclear energy when safety is compromised. Number 17. The fall of the Berlin Wall. The fall of the Berlin Wall on November 9, 1989, marked a pivotal moment in world history. The wall, which had divided East and West Berlin for nearly 3 decades, came down as East German authorities opened the border following weeks of civil unrest. The fall of the Berlin Wall symbolized the end of the Cold War and led to the reunification of Germany. It was a moment of immense joy and relief for the German people and marked the beginning of a new era of freedom and democracy in Eastern Europe. The fall of the Berlin Wall remains one of the most iconic moments of the 20th century. Number 16. The election of Margaret Thatcher and her influence in the 1980s. Margaret Thatcher's election as the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom in 1979 signaled a significant shift in British politics. Known as the Iron Lady, Thatcher implemented bold economic reforms aimed at reducing the role of the state in the economy. Her policies of privatization, deregulation, and reducing the power of trade unions were highly controversial, but ultimately transformed the British economy. Thatcher's strong leadership during the Falklands War and her unwavering stance against the Soviet Union also solidified her position on the world stage. Her influence extended beyond Britain, shaping conservative politics around the globe throughout the 1980s. Number 15. The Thriller phenomenon. In 1982, Michael Jackson released Thriller, an album that would become a cultural phenomenon and redefine the music industry. Thriller was not only a commercial success, becoming the best-selling album of all time, but it also broke new ground with its innovative music videos, particularly the 14-minute film for the title track. The album's blend of pop, rock, and R&B, combined with Jackson's extraordinary talent and charisma, captivated audiences around the world. Hits like Billie Jean and Beat It dominated the charts, and Jackson's signature dance moves, including the moonwalk, became iconic. Thriller solidified Michael Jackson's status as the king of pop and had a lasting impact on music and popular culture. Number 14. The Tylenol Murders. In the fall of 1982, a series of tragic deaths in the Chicago area shocked the nation when it was discovered that bottles of Tylenol had been tampered with and laced with cyanide. 7 people lost their lives, leading to widespread panic and a massive recall of the product. The Tylenol Murders prompted significant changes in product safety, including the introduction of tamper-evident packaging and new federal anti-tampering laws. The case remains unsolved, but its impact on consumer safety was profound, reshaping how products are packaged and sold. The Tylenol Murders are a chilling reminder of the importance of security in consumer goods. Number 13. The introduction of the personal computer. In 1981, the introduction of the IBM personal computer revolutionized the tech industry and brought computing power into homes and offices across the world. The IBM PC was the first widely accessible personal computer, offering a standardized platform that could be used for a variety of applications. Its success marked the beginning of the personal computing revolution, making technology more accessible and laying the groundwork for the digital age. The introduction of the IBM PC set the stage for future innovations in computing and changed the way people work, communicate, and access information. Number 12. The Bhopal Disaster. On the night of December 2, 1984, the city of Bhopal in India became the site of one of the worst industrial disasters in history. A gas leak at the Union Carbide pesticide plant released toxic methyl isocyanate into the air, killing thousands of people within hours and causing long-term health problems for hundreds of thousands more. The disaster exposed the dangers of industrial negligence and led to increased scrutiny of safety practices in chemical plants around the world. The Bhopal disaster remains a stark reminder of the potential human and environmental costs of industrialization. Number 11. The success of E.T., the Extra-Terrestrial. In 1982, Steven Spielberg released E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial, a film that would become one of the most beloved and successful movies of all time. The story of a young boy who befriends a stranded alien captured the hearts of audiences worldwide, making E.T. the highest-grossing film of the decade. The film's universal themes of friendship, love, and the desire for home resonated with viewers of all ages, while its groundbreaking special effects set new standards in filmmaking. E.T. solidified Spielberg's reputation as a master storyteller and left an indelible mark on popular culture, inspiring countless filmmakers and fans alike. Number 10. The invention of the CD. The invention of the compact disc, CD, in 1982 marked a significant milestone in the evolution of digital media. The CD offered superior sound quality, durability, and convenience compared to vinyl records and cassette tapes, quickly becoming the preferred format for music lovers around the world. The introduction of the CD not only revolutionized the music industry, but also paved the way for future digital innovations, including DVDs and digital downloads. The CD's impact extended beyond music, as it became a key medium for data storage in the burgeoning world of personal computing, transforming the way we access and store information. Number 9. The launch of the Space Shuttle program. The launch of the Space Shuttle program in 1981 marked a new era in space exploration, with the reusable shuttle Columbia leading the way. The program was designed to make space travel more routine and cost-effective, allowing for a wide range of missions, from satellite deployment to scientific research. The Space Shuttle program played a critical role in advancing human space exploration, including the construction of the International Space Station. Despite the tragedies of Challenger and Columbia, the program's legacy endures, as it expanded our understanding of space and demonstrated the potential of reusable spacecraft. Number 8. Black Monday stock market crash. On October 19, 1987, the stock market experienced its largest one-day percentage decline in history, a day that would become known as Black Monday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average plummeted by 22.6%, sending shockwaves through the global financial system. The crash exposed the vulnerabilities of the financial markets and led to a re-evaluation of trading practices and the implementation of new regulations to prevent future collapses. Black Monday remains a significant event in financial history, serving as a reminder of the market's volatility and the importance of safeguarding against systemic risks. Number 7. The invention of the World Wide Web. In 1989, British scientist Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web, a revolutionary system that would forever change the way we communicate, access information, and interact with the world. The World Wide Web allowed for the creation and sharing of documents and data over the internet, making information accessible to anyone with a computer and an internet connection. This invention laid the foundation for the digital age, transforming industries, economies, and societies on a global scale. The World Wide Web is one of the most significant technological advancements of the 20th century, connecting people across the globe in ways previously unimaginable. Number 6. The war on drugs initiated by the U.S. In 1982, the United States launched the War on Drugs, an aggressive campaign aimed at curbing the illegal drug trade and reducing drug use. The initiative led to the implementation of stricter drug laws, increased law enforcement efforts, and widespread incarceration, particularly impacting minority communities. While the war on drugs significantly influenced U.S. drug policy, it also sparked controversy over its social and economic consequences, including the rise of mass incarceration. The legacy of the war on drugs continues to be debated, with ongoing discussions about its effectiveness and the need for reform in U.S. drug policy. Number 5. The rise of the video game industry. The 1980s saw the rapid rise of the video game industry, transforming what was once a niche hobby into a global entertainment phenomenon. The introduction of home gaming consoles like the Nintendo Entertainment System brought iconic games such as Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda into households around the world. These games not only captivated players, but also set new standards for gameplay, design, and storytelling in the medium. The success of the video game industry in the 1980s laid the foundation for the multi-billion-dollar industry that continues to grow today, influencing pop culture and entertainment on a global scale. Number 4. The release of Back to the Future. In 1985, Back to the Future hit theaters and quickly became one of the most beloved films of the decade. Directed by Robert Zemeckis and produced by Steven Spielberg, the film tells the story of a teenager, Marty McFly, who accidentally travels back in time and must ensure his parents meet to secure his own existence. The film's clever blend of humor, science fiction, and heartwarming moments made it an instant classic. Back to the Future not only dominated the box office, but also left a lasting impact on pop culture, spawning 2 successful sequels and solidifying its place as a cornerstone of 1980s cinema. Number 3. The launch of the Macintosh. The launch of the Macintosh in 1984 was a defining moment in the history of personal computing. Apple's Macintosh introduced a graphical user interface that made computers more user-friendly and accessible to the general public. Its sleek design, combined with its innovative use of icons and a mouse, set the standard for future computers. The Macintosh's launch was accompanied by one of the most memorable commercials in advertising history, which aired during the Super Bowl and positioned the Mac as a revolutionary product. The success of the Macintosh helped establish Apple as a major player in the tech industry and paved the way for future innovations. Number 2. The Exxon Valdez oil spill. The Exxon Valdez oil spill, which occurred in March 1989, was one of the worst environmental disasters in history. The oil tanker struck a reef off the coast of Alaska, spilling nearly 11 million gallons of crude oil into the pristine waters of Prince William Sound. The spill devastated the local ecosystem, killing thousands of seabirds, fish, and marine mammals. The Exxon Valdez disaster highlighted the environmental risks associated with oil transportation and led to significant changes in industry practices and regulations. It remains a stark reminder of the need for environmental stewardship and the potential consequences of industrial negligence. Number 1. The birth of MTV. In August 1981, MTV launched and forever changed the landscape of the music industry and pop culture. As the first channel dedicated to music videos, MTV became a cultural phenomenon, providing a platform for artists to reach audiences in new and exciting ways. The channel's innovative format made music videos an essential part of an artist's success and influenced fashion, language, and trends throughout the decade. MTV's impact on the music industry was profound, as it gave rise to iconic moments and launched the careers of many legendary artists. The birth of MTV marked the beginning of a new era in entertainment, one that continues to resonate today. And there you have it, 20 pivotal moments from the 1980s that have shaped the world we live in today. From technological advancements to cultural revolutions, the events of this decade continue to influence our daily lives and global society. If you enjoyed this journey through the past, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into history's defining moments. Your support helps us continue bringing these fascinating stories to life. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to explore more with you in our next video.